back when I played high school football. I was known as the crabapple cannonball. The members of the immediate family. Anyway, there was my brother Tom and I had a motorcycle that we bought, and we used to ride that to school sometime, and there was a little girl that was a cheerleader for the football team named Doris Holbrook that I used to take home sometimes from school, beetles and mice and snakes and all kinds of things in those little cars. And they were real poor people, and sometimes she would be able to get away from her home place and bring a crowbar and a wrench and some pliers and so on up from the house to the junkyard at ÄÄ Road and Highway 106 and get the scrap metal off of these old cars to sell for bulk weight. So, and there we saw our chance. Because when Doris would come up ÄÄ Road with a hammer and a wrench, pliers, crowbar, I would come blasting in from the opposite direction on my Harley and park it, and then we would work into the center of the junkyard. It seemed important to reach each other in the middle of the junkyard. Going through in a very spacious back seat. And the first one of us to get there would get in my car and wait on the other one coming. And they think, these noises that the mice and the creatures were making would be the other one coming. Thinking also that it might be the father coming. I don't recommend it. Yeah, I do recommend it. I think it's great. I remember with great affection. When I wrote this out years later, and it was published in the New Yorker, and after about 2 weeks after it came out, 17 women wrote to me that they remembered it well. But why didn't I say it really was in Kansas, California, and Louisiana instead of Georgia? I wrote them all back, didn't I? It was not in Kansas. No, it was in Louisiana, California, it was in Georgia. But maybe next time, I don't know. But anyway, it's a poem called ÄÄ Road, and it's about these matters, and also about the advent of adult powers as it comes so mysteriously to children and 13, 14 years old, and so on. Say, like in the boy's case, last year he was riding a bicycle, and now this year he's got this huge engine. In other words, he can do a lot of things this year, a lot more sense of power from various sources that he added to this time. And it's about that too. Mystery, danger, all that, youth, spring.
Off Highway 106. At ÄÄ Road, I entered the 34 Ford without wheels, smothered in kudzu with a seat pulled out to run corn whiskey down from the hills. And then from the other side crept into an Essex with a rumble seat of red leather. None had the same body heat. I changed with them inward toward the weedy heart of the junkyard, for I knew that Doris Holbrook would escape from her father at noon,
and would come from the farm to seek parts owned by the son among the abandoned chassis, sitting in each in turn as I did, leaning forward as in a wild stock car race in the parking lot of the dead. Isn't that good? There's the mouse. It is, too. Time after time I climbed in and out the other side, like an envoy on movie star met at the station by cricket. A radiator cap raised its head, become a real toad or a king snake, as I neared the hub of the yard, passing through many states, many lines, to reach some grandmother's long fierce house, sending tatters of blindness forth from its nickel hubcaps, and spilling its tender upholstery on sleepy roaches. The glass panel in between lady and colored driver not all the way broken out, the backseat phone still on its hook. I got in as though to explain, let us go to the orphan asylum, John. I have some old toys for children who say their prayers. I popped with sweat as I thought I heard Doris Holbrook scrape like a mouse in the southern state sun that was eating the paint and blisters from 100 car tops and hoods. She was
Yeah.